The day the hipster kid earned the aux cord, I didn't just dislike my daughter's new boyfriend, Leo. I was baffled by him. He was one of those artsy types. You know the look: skinny jeans that looked painful, a mustache that had to be ironic, and he drank coffee that sounded more like a chemistry experiment than a beverage. I'm a simple guy. I like my trucks loud, my steaks rare, and my silence unbroken. Leo was the opposite. He was chatty, fidgety, and looked like a stiff breeze would blow him halfway to Kansas. I tolerated him for Sarah's sake. I gave him the firm handshake, the grunt of acknowledgement, and then I'd go hide in the garage. I figured he'd last 2 months. Tops. Then came the 4th of July. My wife and Sarah realized we were out of ice, so they took off to the store, leaving me alone with Leo in the backyard. Just me, the grill, and the agonizing silence. I was flipping burgers, staring at the coals, desperately trying to avoid eye contact. Leo was sitting on the cooler, tapping his foot, looking like he wanted to be literally anywhere else. To drown out the awkwardness, I cranked up my ancient boombox. I put on my dad rock tape. Creedence Clearwater Revival started blasting. I figured the kid would hate it. I expected him to ask for some techno or whatever it is kids listen to these days. Instead, he started humming. I glanced over. He wasn't just humming, he was tapping out the drum fill on his knees. Perfectly. I decided to test him. I turned the volume down a notch and grunted. Bet you've never heard real music like this before. Leo looked up, a genuine grin breaking through that ridiculous mustache. He said, "Are you kidding? John Fogerty is a legend. But honestly, I prefer their 1970 live album. The bass line on Ramble Tamble is untouchable." I froze. I almost dropped my spatula. I looked at him. "You know, Ramble Tamble?" He stood up, walked over, and said, "Sir, I own the original vinyl pressing. My dad raised me on Swamp Rock." That was it. The dam broke. For the next 2 hours, we didn't talk about his job, or my daughter, or his weird coffee. We argued about guitar solos. We debated whether the Stones were better than the Beatles. I found out the kid actually plays bass in a blues cover band on weekends. He wasn't some fragile hipster. He was a music nerd